One time a knife dropped on my toes while cutting Burger King foot lettuce. But yeah, that knife even a real knife, so y'all better cut your air conditioner in half because it's a dull butter knife, alright? But see, the real reason why I was cutting Burger King foot lettuce because they had conspiracies with my grandmother, alright?
Here's how the story goes.
She's got a match on Tinder and she can't book her honeymoon to the Pacific Islands because of this butter knife's plot. Now, we all see that a butter knife has a worse pinpoint precision because it's not heavy.
And what is this?
This is 2D, this is paper, and most importantly, how can it strike fear and trepidation into its victim's eyes if it weighs like half a pound? And most importantly, if this is some butter knife, then how did it ruin my grandmother's honeymoon? One day, my grandmother was like, "Oh my god, I got a match on Tinder, what a rare sight." And she walked outside and she was in the airport.
Instantly.
But the thing is, I showed up there to congratulate her, but she ran away.
How did this happen?
Thing is, a few hours ago, I got caught up by some random 8-year-old Naruto boy who sprang up outside of my window dorm and decided to stab my abdomen. Because I'm not sure, he's quite of a crazy man. I fought him ferociously to 38 kilometers of traffic, and I tried to get an 18-wheeler to run him down, but it did not end well and hit some Toyota Corolla's car to the nearest airport. It was a decisive battle of my life because if I lost, my name would go down in anime history as a worst Death Note character in the whole series, alright? My ego can't handle this. When I got to the airport, there was my grandma purely shocked at how good I was at my PvP skills. But not only did I have good aim, I marginally had more than 4 brain cells, more than any living being could possess. I had 5 brain cells, oh my god, so many. I knocked him back like 3 kilometers, or unsarcastic way, 3 feet, and I threw my sword in the air and caught it again. He was so immobilized by my great skills that I stabbed him in the chest. I quickly dashed to go see my grandmother with half of a butter knife sticking out of my lower stomach. See, the thing is, my grandmother was quite disgusted of my actions of stabbing some random 8-year-old, and she ran away. But frankly, at the time, I did not know why she ran away. And that question keeps me up late at night. I go look in the Naruto boy's purse and see a bunch of Burger King foot lettuce. And that purse ain't no regular purse. It's some purse that had some advanced technology, 1.5 billion USB ports, and a ping so low that we are next to Hypixel. But the thing is, the butter knife is actually technologically advanced as well. It got up secretly while I had my back turned and tried to stab me a few times. But I did successfully hear the movements and blocked it. It ran away, broke glass in the airport, and stabbed a few pedestrians, and most importantly, as the airplane my grandmother was taking off, it was like, I'ma end this whole woman's career. And it yeeted itself into the engines, causing an explosion. And the story goes quite deep in this, and the hero's journey makes a pretty big turn. However, this explosion was only minor and did not blow up the whole airplane. Just that engine. My grandmother removed her prom dress and came out as Queen Elizabeth II and smacked the butter knife with her cane as it came bursting through the window. But the conspiracy goes deeper than that. Pope Francis is the pilot. He came down bursting through the cockpit door and beating the knife with a Bible blessed by the Roman Catholic Church. Second of all, Dora the Explorer comes out of nowhere with her partner Boots. Goes, I've forgotten how it goes, but it goes like this. The Pope comes in with some holy water and drowns the knife, ruining its dreams of annihilation. 2 days later, the Queen, my grandmother, presents Dora the Explorer and Pope Francis to the main stage in the Buckingham Palace. She presented them with a Victoria's Cross, a Victory Medal, an Air Force Cross, 15 Purple Hearts, and most importantly, a baguette. In the hero's journey, this is like the end, but the question still remains. What happened to the butter knife, and why do I cut lettuce? And the reason is, I found some Burger King foot lettuce in the Naruto's boy's backpack, and to mock him, I sliced it over and over again until I dropped it. One more thing, Purple Hearts, Air Force Cross, etc. This is the United States Awards, and the Queen Lives in England. Alright. Calm your military, artillery cannons, naval aircraft, and ships, alright? This is a universe where the colonists back in 1776 did not win the war because France was broke. And the British ended the revolution and now part of the Commonwealth of Nations. Now y'all better put those guns down and understand this was all a joke.